keep my lesson plans tied up with a ribbon of blue, the kind that came free with the prize I won back in '98. And I know every crack in the blackboard, every shade of the hue of the sun-hidden desk 5, where little Timmy used to wait for the bell to ring freedom. But I'd always tell him, hold on, just one more minute, let's finish this chapter right. 20 years in this classroom, from dawn until well past dawn, burning the kerosene of my life to give these kids life. Oh, they call it budget reform, necessary decline, a few zeros on a line item, nothing they can't erase. But they're not cutting numbers, they're cutting the wonder and shine, the future I fought for right here in the sacred space. I taught them the constellations, the difference between need and want. And the men in the high offices, they never got the lesson. They measure a child's potential by the money they can't afford to grant, leaving me with chalk dust, red tape, and this hollow confession that dedication is useless against the weight of the gold. I remember Sarah, who only spoke when she drew with my pastels. I saw her true voice bloom on that cheap construction paper. And Marcus, whose home life was shadows, whose fortress was parcels of books I'd smuggled in, hoping he'd see the escape on the vapor of stories I told him. They said use fewer resources. You see, the district can't justify the cost of the arts program now. But without those colors, what is the world gonna be? Just black and white figures counting the dollars somehow. I packed my desk last Friday, and I left them a note on the board, wishing them courage, a word that I suddenly can't even claim. They fund the pet projects, the highways that lead to their door. They line their own pockets with contracts the public can't read. Then they point to our schoolhouse and claim we just asked for too much more, a convenient sacrifice to cover their corporate greed. They sit in their towers, divorced from the light of the innocent eye, deciding the value of knowledge, the price of a dream. It's the cynical math of the powerful, watching the small ones die. A corruption so quiet, it just looks like a well-oiled scheme. Oh, they talk about reform, but they're cutting the wonder and shine. They're not just cutting numbers, they're cutting the future I fought for here. I'll take my ribbon of blue and the memory that once was all mine, and I'll pray that somewhere one child can still conquer their fear. The weight of the system, it broke me, but it won't break the light.